something left, and I'm not giving in. I will not let them win. I won't stop till the end, no.
Meet Wojak. Wojak is always choosing comfort. He is comfortable partying with his friends, spending his day playing video games and watching anime, popping all day and eating junk shit. He always chooses the easiest path and the path that average individual will take. In short, he is a mediocre. Now, let's meet Ernest. Gigachad. Ernest is a young man who always seeks to go for the path of most resistance. He will always opt for the route that the others thinks that is hardest, and he won't make it there because there's no one ever there's no human ever that go there and accomplish something. Ernest is always pushing himself to take the path where nobody is taking. He is all for the hardship, for the rejection, for the temporary defeat. He knows the value from those things, that those things will build its character. My conquerors, there's a survey on the year 2017 that's conducted by University of London, which found out that humans will always take the path of least resistance. So first, what is the path of least resistance? Just take a look at this picture. So if you're a cyclist, if nagbabike ka, and probably if you're a newbie, so there's this picture may dalawang daan. The first road is going uphill and the second road is flats. So though both directions is always the same, isa lang yung pupuntahan nila, but one requires a much effort. You will burn more energy, while the one is always easy, kung saan laging pumupunta yung crowd, or the crowd is always taking. To tell you the truth, it isn't our fault that we always seek comfort, that we always pick the nearest apple in the tree. Kasi mas malapit siya. We don't want discomfort. We don't want to put effort onto something. Society nowadays, the modern world is telling us the propaganda of work smart, not hard. Though it's correct, but remember guys, there is value on taking the path of most resistance. I know most of you are comfortable because of fear, the self-doubt that you won't ever make it there, that you will receive these opinions of other people if you go there, or if you go into that hardest path. There are people, and I promise you, there are absolutely people that will tell you that you're dumb because you take the hardest path when there's a path like here. But I'm telling you, there are guys like me, the top 10% men who will always choose the path of most resistance because there's value in there. All these losers, especially my younger self, that will always take the easiest path, man, that's bullshit. Though it's easy, though you will never get the criticisms you get if you take the hardest path, the criticism alone is a value. Those are the things that we seek for. The top 10% men who seek for. We seek for discomfort, we seek for rejection, we seek for temporary defeats because there are values on them, man. In life, we need those. We need stress sometimes in our life because stress and those kinds of hardship will build strong emotion. And as stated in the Think and Grow Rich, that a strong emotions will then lead to a strong desire, that will build a strong persistence, and that will build us faith in moving forward. There's a value in going to the most hardest path, and most kids right there, man, though it isn't our fault to always seek for comfort. Kasi man, pinanganak tayo and pinalaki tayo that we are raised, that we were babied by our parents, Though I'm not demonizing, I'm really grateful that our parents cared for us. But sometimes, in every aspect of life, there's downsides and advantage on the decisions they make and the decisions we make. So the downside of their na binababy tayo, hindi natin naranasan the hardship. We always tell na it's bad to fail and it's bad to always choose the hardest path, yung di nila alam. If you stuck on that, sabi ko nga in our warning order, you will live your life and you will die without ever knowing your true potential. The path of most resistance, that's the path to greatness, man. There's a verse or there's a hook in this song that states,
I feel destiny, she tempts me, tells me there's two paths, they both have a different ending. Choose wise and you'll find that pain leads to ascend.
Choose wise and you'll find that pain leads to ascending. So based from that, man, there's really value in taking the path of most resistance, the hardest path, the loneliest path. Alam ko sa sarili ko, bakit nyo laging pina-follow o dumadaan sa path of least resistance. Kasi nandun lahat yung tao eh. Nandun lahat yung mga friends natin, nandun yung families natin. Walang criticism doon. And it requires this effort. I made the choice and I put accountability right here, right now, that I will choose the most hardest path that the average mediocre people who wouldn't even go or they won't even set their minds of matry ko nga. No, man, because they're born fucking losers and they will die fucking losers. Now tell me, upon waking you up, so sumagot ka sa poll right here. Tell me, are you still going the path of least resistance where most of the crowd will go, or would you join the movement of us top 10% men who will always opt for the path of most resistance? Think twice, brother. Your time is ticking. Time is your worst enemy or is your best friend? Is your best friend if bata ka pa nag-start ka na to this being uncommon amongst uncommon, taking the path of most resistance, mas marami kang magagawa, man. It's your advantage than the guys who are started like me. I'm 20. How I wish that I started this when I was still in my teenage years, man. I'm thinking that I can accomplish something, but let's just erase it. Let's just delete it, because part of learning is dying. So I need to die that mindset of how I wish I have done things back then. It's the present, and I have to take this responsibility. So you, man, I'm really hoping you join me in this movement and make this present time after watching this video. Please, man, do yourself a favor. Do your future self a favor to take the path of most resistance. Doon mo malalaman that there are guys like us, and there are guys that are always choosing of the path of most resistance, because we know there's value onto it. Again, man, your time is ticking, so make sure you make the right decisions, and whatever decisions you make, take full accountability on it, bro. Just take full accountability on it. I'm not demonizing whatever decisions you make. Just please promise yourself that you will hold yourself accountable for any results that you will get. Your clock is ticking. Tick tock, tick tock. Decide, man. So starting right now, become a dangerous man who chooses to do good. Love you all. I'm out. Peace.